Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this picture of a butterfly. I've already made a duplicate of it, and I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to go bitmap, convert it to a bitmap. Color's fine. Go up to trace bitmap. A lot of times you don't have to do this, but in this case it has to. And it's going to take just a second. The only thing I don't like about this picture, they've cut off some of the wing and there's really no way to get that back. So we're going to go over twice now. I just nudged over twice. And it's pretty good. There's only a lot of green and this yellow. They want just the button. It's taking away the antlers or the antennas. But we're going to go up to object and group and ungroup it. Now we can just start deleting the green colors. And if you hold down your Alt key, anything it swipes through will delete. And when you get closer to the wing, you can't really do that. But see how it took away some of that white? We're going to fix that. So this is a good example, Alt key. As long as you don't get the wing, you're good. Saved a lot of time because anything the Alt key touches will be taken out when you hit delete. We'll do it here again. Alt key, and a lot of these things, I don't want that blue or a blue. I don't want that black of the butterfly. See, I've got it right there, so I'm going to go a little lower. Yep, see, I got that black. So I don't want that. So I'm just going to do this. Because we don't want to destroy the butterfly. Now, a couple of places are really rough, but I think I've already done this. I kind of practice and make sure it was going to be video worthy. And I'm a big fan of butterflies, and I've never showed it off, but I'm going to put my butterfly garden on a link at the bottom of this video. Had the honor of being televised about 3 years ago about my butterfly garden. I spent a lot of time and a lot of work. So I'm a big butterfly fan, monarch, queen, butterfly, raised caterpillars. And I'm just ranting right now while I'm deleting. And we're almost done. I'd almost like to save the flower, but she's doing this for her daughter's classroom or something. Was out of school today and thought, man, I'll make a butterfly. Maybe they're going to print on a shirt or something and don't want all the garbage of the background. Now, if you've noticed, I've gotten rid of his antennas. Not on purpose, but there's no way to avoid it. So we've got pretty good. Take your rectangle tool and take the Smart Fill tool on any color and fill it in. Look at that. It made a perfect silhouette. Now so I'm going to use the same color, fill that in, and go back to the original picture and select both of them and intersect. And what that did, that took out our butterfly. Now, I have nudged the whole time. I have not moved. I've never moved it. So I'm going to kind of manipulate those antennas. I'm actually going to start with just the freehand tool to see if I can't do it by freehand. And then also you got to think about this is your butterfly. And I probably have my freehand setting set on pretty 50% for jiggleness. So now I can grab those two antennas and move them up. Look at it a little closer. Don't look too bad. Make them black. But we are going to fix and then let's make them a little bit thicker. That's too thick. That looks pretty good. Now we are going to, it's a shame this one part of the wing was cut out. We might even be able to fix that, but I don't think so because the color is not there anymore, or the picture is not there anymore. It was actually cropped before they sent it to me. But see how I can make that a little smoother? And up on top, there's a white part missing. Well, that's part, and probably about 50% of the butterflies that come to my garden have some wing damage. Now, what we're going to do here, I'm going to grab the shape tool. And I'm going to select these two nodes, and I'm going to right click and turn them into a line. I actually need to delete these two nodes. And then right click, turn these into a line. And what that does, creates that shape, and it's almost like some of the picture is still there. Go back to the smoothing tool, which is one of the best tools Corel's ever invented. And you would just go over that the whole time. There was a little bit messed up with his head, and then we might try to fix the, see, there's nothing there, but we could take the smoothing tool and just kind of smooth that out a little bit, and then move our antlers. I'm not taking a lot of, I'm just showing them how to do it. And then we could move the antlers here. Now, I would definitely take both antlers and go to object, order, back a page, so the antlers won't be shown through his head. Now, let's see if we can't, let's fix this real quick. If we can't bring some of that wing back that's been taken away. That looks pretty good. We could fix that wing just like the other. Now, let's just try this. I don't know that it's going to work because the picture's actually gone. But we'll grab these 2 or 3 nodes and move them out. See, the picture's gone. But what we could do, and we could try it, let's delete one of these nodes and bring this node up. Turn both these into a curve by right-clicking. Well, I'm going to turn them into cusp, and then that way they won't. So let's say that's what his wing looked like. I'm going to try this. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. I don't know what happened to my line. That really kind of irritates me. Huh. I do not know what happened to my line. Let me look at that in a wireframe view, wireframe, and my line is still there. I must have just done something. Go back to view and enhance, and let's just, you know what? Let's just try this. Let's just try drawing another line. Let's go from here to here. Now, I have no clue if this is going to work. I'm going to draw a rectangle around it just in case it doesn't work. I'm going to grab the color eyedropper tool, and I'm going to take a sample of that, and I'm going to put in there and see. I was afraid it wasn't going to work, but we can, there's still one more way we can do this, is we need to take another 2-point line. Now there's the leak anyway. And once we have it completed, we should be able to do it. Well, that's a little bit depressing. I'm right on the money. I don't know why it's leaking. Let me try moving this out of the way. Moving this out of the way and look at it. Well, it's way over here. I'm going to take both these nodes and I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, Join Corners or Join Curves. You know, it normally doesn't work on a straight line like that. Well, you know what I didn't do? Hold down the Shift key and grab both of them. I don't think I did. Hold down the Shift. There's both nodes. Now join them. There we go. I just wasn't thinking about joining the nodes. There's both of them, so we can grab here and node it. Now, we can nudge that back over. Now I'm going to have to move it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. Now, there's no white spots in it, but I think it'll, and this is, I think it's better than using the Smart Fill tool. Oh, Doug, why is it leaking? You know what? I'm gonna set my nudge factor on like 0.5. I'm gonna move that over. Let me try that. You know, I might have to use the Smart Fill tool. There we go. I don't know what it was. Now, take this and take away your outline and just nudge it over. Now we can see a line, but let's set our nudge factor on something pretty low, like 0.001. And I don't like that green up in top. And it's sharp and it's not fuzzy, so we could actually go to bitmap or effects, blur, and gussy and blur it a little bit because we don't want it to stand out. Just barely blur it. I almost wish I hadn't started on that because that's not very good. So I would leave that off because that's the picture they sent me. But anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. And thank you for watching.